right, ladies, I have been digging around looking for toasted, but I can't find it. Anyway, so we'll just move on. I am doing a look with the new eyeshadow shades. If you do not want to be spoiled, if you want to be surprised by the advent calendar, look at this beautiful box. It's probably the best packaging that we have had since I've been here. They're easy to get out of. Nobody has reported issues of anything broken, so they really did this really good with the packaging. One neat thing about it is it's in the shape of the packaging is like a clock, and this was a bad idea. But each of these things can be used together, and since that's a mess because I just threw my stuff in there, I will go through all that. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the travel brushes, but I'm going to do, I'll just do my whole face with travel brushes. I've already got this on, so I will throw that on there. Okay, the travel brushes, that's another thing I meant to do when I just went on a scavenger hunt looking for toasted, and okay, whatever, I don't know what I've done with her. But anyway, I was going to clean these off because sometimes they work a little bit better if you clean them off before you use them. We're just going to raw dog it, and we're just going to go straight in. So I'm going to start off with this brush. I don't know if these brushes have names, but we're going to see how they go. I like to bronze first, just because that, to me, evens out my tone. And I don't know, I've started doing it, and I like it. Do whatever you want to. So I'm just going to sweep this on real quick. We're going to see what kind of coverage we have. These brushes are really neat because they come in this one little compact, so everything is together. And another thing I did is I took my little sheet of paper that comes in here and I put it on here. But my dumb butt, because for whatever reason these don't have names on them, but my dumb butt didn't check the color of the lipstick before I shoved them on there. And so this one's kind of wonky because I had to pull it off because I'm an idiot. And replace it, so whatever. Okay, so let's roll right through with this travel brush set. All right, I am going to use, there are two blunt tipped, like one's angled and one's like this, so I guess this is what we're going to use to color correct. And this is a pretty dense brush, so be careful. We're all learning here together. I'm excited to show you these in particular. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. We're just going to, like everything else in this group, fly by the seat of our pants. Now, I am using a completely different brush than I typically do. But that's all right. I may even try brownie in my brows. It's one of the pencils. Okay, that's good enough. All right, we're going to go, I don't know. We'll do a little bit of brighten and highlight with this. Well, good. Maybe I'll dig out that last little bit in the corners of my tin. This poor guy. It's a little bit, it's pulling a lot out, so be careful on coverage amount whenever you're using this one here, because you don't want it. And I got bit by a mosquito. We were outside earlier, and I got bit by a mosquito right between my eyes. So it looks like I have a red unicorn horn. All right, now I'm still mixing colors because I'm in between shades. Okay, we see how this is going on. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And I had planned on using brownie as my contour, but since many of you are still using your tin contour, I may do one side on one and one side on the other. All right, be careful because this is going to pick up a lot if you don't want a lot picked up. Lightly tap, I mean like lightly tap in there. This is such a soft brush. I don't know if y'all have any of the demi brushes, but the texture is just a little different. And that's kind of what this is. Okay. We're gonna gouging my eyes out here. This is such a cool brush. Y'all, I truly meant to be on much earlier, but I laid the baby down a little bit later than I typically care to for a nap. Because my dad was here visiting, and I was like, well, we'll just push her nap back a little bit. So it was a little after 1:30 before I finally laid her down. And I was going to edit videos while she slept. And then I was laying there and I was like, I'll take me a little nap too. Girl, I fell to sleep. I died. I fell so hard to sleep. And then we both woke up and fell back to sleep twice. And it was at 3:45. I said, we've got to get up. And it took me 20 minutes just to get her awake enough to get out of the darn bed. I mean, Parent of the Year award, right? Okay, I am going to do, I don't know how brownie's gonna look in my brows. That's too red. I'm not doing brownie in my brows. I'm just gonna go, I don't think that I have anything, I don't have a travel brush that I can use, so I'm just going to have to use the line brush for my brows. It's okay. Can't have it all, can we? And now, yes, you could saw one of these suckers off. I actually have a brush that the spoolie came off, and I guarantee you I could figure out a way to get that off and into my travel brush set. Push come to shove, you know what I mean? So I'm just using Old Faithful here. There is a pencil that I could use, but I don't have it in here, and I'm not wasting y'all's time to go and retrieve it. I really have no idea what I did with Toasted. I'm pretty sad about it. I have a backup, but still, I don't like wasting things. It's got to be in this house somewhere. I have the Hatley Holiday Market coming up this weekend. It's Saturday. If y'all are still looking to cross some people off your list, there will be a lot of vendors set up. And that's the best way to both support local business, small business, and catch your unique gifts, because the stuff that you find there, you're not going to find in some big box store. And it came with a lot of heart, because a lot of these items are handmade, or you have goofballs like me that's trying to get you on the right track with your skin care and hair care and makeup, along with other people. I know several people I've heard of are going to be there. You can follow on the Hatley Holiday Market Facebook page if you want to. Also, I need to get her to post here. One of my customers has started selling Park Lane jewelry, Miss Lisa Evers. I met her at Camp Ticklewitha many, many moons ago. She was our camp nurse, and she has signed up to do Park Lane. I don't know a thing about Park Lane jewelry. I've only ever heard of it by name, but I am going to get her to drop her information here, and we can help her out too. But any of y'all that have little businesses like that, if you would like to post here, get with me and we'll work out a posting schedule. Because, I mean, y'all support me. I'm going to support you. Okay, I have brows on. And that's not where I want that to go. Contour. Let's do contour. Okay. Contour with the new brush. I really don't have any. It's kind of like, it's a lot. It's kind of like the shape. Let me finish my thought before I move on to something else. Like the detail brush is long and flat. I mean, this is definitely much bigger. So if you want to smush, you absolutely can. But we're experimenting. So the temps are going to start getting cooler. Let's see. That's not really picking up like I want it to. Okay. You really have to be aware of your placement, because you might place it a little far down. But that's about as long as you don't want your contour going any further than that. So there's that fun fact. You don't want it going further than your pupil. So, forgot my other thought that I was working. Where does it go? Why does that happen? I saw a TikTok or a reel or something the other day about a girl who took medicine for the first time for her ADHD. She was probably mid-30s, and I'm now 40, and I keep saying that I'm positive. I've never been formally diagnosed, but I'm positive that it's there. You can talk to me for 5 minutes and realize that I'm a little off. But my divergence diverges. So I don't even know how to go about getting tested. I don't even know how to go about getting medicated. I don't even know if they would recommend it. But I feel like I always made it through school. I can blend this out too. I always had to struggle. I always made good grades. Don't get me started on therapy school because that was a whole different ballgame. We were all praying to pass. It was just survive is what we were doing there. I still did okay, but I also had to give myself grace whenever I didn't make the grades that I should. Hey, anyway. See, there's the divergence diverging. So I don't know. I'm considering getting help, maybe. How do you do that? What do you do? Who do you go to? Who do you go talk to? How do you find the time to do that? Can they do a telehealth thing? Because I'm always running wide open, but that might be part of the problem. Anyway, so she goes through all the things, her day, and then whenever her medicine kicks in, and what all she did before her medicine kicked in, and it's like, I'm watching a video of myself with a different face. Like, this girl is me, and I almost teared up. And then my husband sends me one of her videos too, and I was like, are you picking up something? Or did this just happen in your algorithm? I don't know, but anyway. So, yeah, there's that. I guess I could use my little spoolie that I have in here, because this should have been... this should have been another pencil, but... I mean, not a pencil, but this should have been the line brush. Should have had a little, they could have fit the line, like a little thin something in there. I don't know. But it's a cute little thing. And I had prices written down. I do still have prices written down. That travel brush set is going to be $25. Oops, okay, another cheat sheet, moving along. Look, my cheat sheet for my videos that I'm doing with the pencils and the gelatos. And I'm also trying to edit down other videos because I got to clear stuff off of my, again, ADHD. Trying to clear stuff off my camera roll because I'll download and I'll be like, oh, I'll leave this here and make a video, and then I never do. Okay, but the Advent set is $125. You get 12 eyeshadows in here. Each of these eyeshadows run $14, so you math that out. Think of what you're saving. And they're all beautiful colors. Gorgeous. And if you do not want to see them, if you want to order the Advent calendar and be surprised, cut the video off now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because, girl, not these. Don't look at these. This is my little, I keep a little spare tin lid because whenever you go to scoop them out, don't use your finger because you'll stab your stuff. Okay. These are absolutely beautiful. Let me hold it the right way. And they're set up as the hands of a clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, why is that important? Because whenever you put these on, they're also suggestions. You can do 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that awesome? Now, you can wear these anyhow, which way you want to. That's absolutely up to you. But some people like suggestion, and this is a way to get them all suggested for you. Now, Chantilly lace and ribbon. Ribbon ruffle. Did I call it the wrong thing? Oh, come here, girlfriend. Ruffle. 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 Chantilly lace and ruffle are going to be putty powder formulas. What does that mean? When you put it on, there won't be any fallout. And what's cool about this, I haven't seen any videos demoing it, but if you like a cut crease, I think that would be neat to use. I don't even know how to use a cut crease or do a cut crease. That's not anything I've ever done. But just know, if you pick this up, okay, if you do it with your finger, I'm doing it with my finger, Chantilly lace, and then I'm doing ribbon, ruffle, whatever, with my finger. You can pick product up with your finger. You can use your finger to pat it on. Another great way that it works, this is my first time doing this, is with a setting spray or something to moisten. Hope I'm not about to ruin my tin by doing this. This is not Seint. This is Remon setting spray that has all the skincare goodness in it. It's great for priming. It's great for setting. It's about to be great for the Chantilly lace that I'm about to do. Okay, I'm going to spray it over my lid. If you ever seen this spray, watch this spray. And it smells so nice. Okay. I am going to first take, I don't even know how, you can use water, you can use setting spray. I don't know if but I'm going to swirl it around in here. And Camille did not realize whenever she was telling us, explaining us, that she forgot to explain this crucial part to us. Okay, I don't know if I didn't pick up enough. I don't know. Or maybe my thing's not wet enough, but you can see it in there. Also, this is a black brush, so of course you're going to see a white product on a black brush. Okay, we're going to get a little bit more. Like, I'm nervous, you know. But it's powder-to-putty. Okay. And we're going to go on the eyes here. You'll see a little divot wear in it. We're going to do, oh, wow. Powder to putty. Did I say that right? I don't know. It's all around in here. Girl, don't be judging these brows because they need love. They need help. We're going to let that dry. And then I'm going to use my finger on the other side. Oops. Of course, I had something on my finger. So you can see the difference. I'm going to do it both ways. It feels really different too. I feel like I look like a clown over here. But I wonder, like, if you have a problem with creasing, if this will help you out some too. Okay. We're going to go all the way up to the brow bone. There is fuzz or something right there. Okay. Sorry, y'all, it itches sometimes. Okay. Whew. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing, but girl, just hang on and enjoy the ride, right? Okay. Let me get my trusty, crusty Seint microfiber cleansing cloth here and wipe my hands off. All right, so now you see I have worn a divot in here, but also I had a little bit of the purple on my finger. I didn't think about it, and whatever. Okay, so this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to do ribbon ruffle. What is it? What is your name, girlfriend? Ruffle. Think of potato chips. Think of potato chips. Think of potato chips. Okay, and I'm going to take my finger before I get this all wet. Look how, I mean, it picks up very easily, and I am going to pat that into my crease area because I am wanting to use this more as a crease color. I am making a mess is what I'm doing. Okay, and it does. It goes on very differently. It feels different on the face. All right, I'm still trying to, I probably should, I'm overstimulated. What I should not have done is try to double tag team y'all showing off products here. Okay, so pick it up with your finger, and this is not wet. This is just finger application. Now I'm going to, that is such a pretty color. Now I'm going to spray my brush. I have some in here, so I'm going to say that's why I sprayed it in here. Intentional purpose. I might give it another little spray though. Where's the sprayer? My nose. Okay, I don't know if it's nerves or what, but my nose starts itching whenever I'm doing this. And whenever you do the spray, let's look at this. Okay, you see this? Like, I have it on there, and I'm swirling it in to ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. And I'm going to place, oh gosh, but since it's this clay putty, it's going to be no fallout. Oh my gosh, girls, this is so pretty. So obviously, if you're looking for an intense eye look, lay down that Chantilly lace first because it is going to pick up beautifully. Oh man, I've never worked with anything like this. And I'm by far not an eyeshadow guru, but I will let y'all know that back in the day, really, all I did was eyes. I never wore foundation. I just did my eyes. And I had like the same, I either wore this brown palette that I think it was, what was it, Physicians Formula maybe, the baked, or there was a purple palette and a black palette, and that's what I wore. There was some CoverGirl colors that I threw in there too, but it was either black, brown, or purple. So, and make sure you go up high so you hide your little hood. Okay, girl, stop over here, dummy, but that is beautiful. I'm interested to see what that dries down to, because I don't know. I mean, we're losing our eyeshadow virginity over here. Have you ever worked with the putty to powder situation? Because I ain't never heard of such a creature. Okay, now I guess since we're already on this train, we might as well keep on going, right? I'm going to take, what are you, girlfriend? I'm going to do all 4 of them. I don't know, why not? This is Juliet. This little sweet number right here, sorry, is Juliet. We're gonna go, we're just gonna brush her right here, and it softens that white up, and then we're gonna go, y'all, that Chantilly lace is so awesome, just for the effect that it has. That's cool. Okay. Now I'm going to take some of this. Who are you? Swan Song is this white color here. Make sure I got nothing on my fingers before I go jabbing it in my eyes. Okay, we're going to put her, just kind of pat her in. Okay, I'm doing too much, but y'all know I do the most. I'm not sure what child is knocking on my door. It's the outside door though. Okay. And I'm going to take a little on my brush and pat her up there. Yes? Your daddy's gonna get on to you. You know you're about to get in trouble. I'm almost done. I want you to go back in there. I'll be done in just a bit, okay?
I don't want to because it seems and the daddy does something.
He did what?
It seems and do.
What did he do?
The cat tooted and it stinks.
The cat's tooted and it stinks. Okay. Well, you gotta be very quiet in here. You can't be messing with nothing, okay, dokie? Okay. So we got that done. I'm going to line. Stop looking at me.
I'm looking at you.
And we're gonna line. Now these colors will be available on the 18th for purchase. I know they have a set number of these advent calendars, so if you're considering it, I will go ahead and jump right on it. But don't be freaking out about, because you know every dollar you spend is going to
It's amazing.
be amazing. every dollar you spend goes towards rewards. So it's not like a wasted thing or anything. You're going to get it back. You're going to get a return on your investment.
Mommy, I don't want to eat. Daddy said I cannot eat, so Daddy told me that if I don't buy it, I don't have to eat it.
But you at least have to try it, right? You at least have to try.
Please don't touch me, Sophie.
I know, but you at least got to try. It even made my eyeliner go on better. Or, you know, you always got that one eye that acts better than the other one. That would be. Okay, Tutor Butt. Don't be coming in here too. Go back in there, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're stinky now. Thank you, baby. Excuse her, Tutor Butt. Oh, weasel. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I cannot stop. This eye right here is really, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I'm going to try to soften up that line a little bit, though. Okay. What are we thinking? Are we, like, I know it's kind of off kilter some, but that's what I had to work with. Okay, I have brownie out to use. No, I don't. I had brownie out to use as my contour. We're going to go plum since I can't find toasted. That's what I had intended to use. Okay, and we're going to go. I want to do black cherry so bad, but I don't want to wear y'all out because I feel like I wear black cherry all the time anyway. But remember, this is going to be Ever Red right here in the tin. This is black cherry in the tin. Get you a little bit more, girlfriend. Okay. And then this is black cherry on the skin. They're so close together. And then this is Ever Red Diamonds on the skin and the tube. I did press that down pretty hard. It does have a faint shimmer. Whatever, we're going to use it. But just know that it's coated on the outside of it. It's not on the inside. And that, like, it's blasted on there or something. And I think what happened is you can tell some of the, you see where it stops? Some of that came off there. But we're just going to use it. We're going to put it on our cheeks. And our lips. Oh my gosh. If you don't have the regular Dine Forever, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But the formula just glides so smooth on your lips. And it's really pretty on. Y'all don't be scared of no red lip. None of y'all better chicken out. Own your red lip. Everybody can wear a red lip. I don't care what your complexion is. Red gives you confidence. But you also have to have confidence to wear it. So dig deep and do red. You can do it. And if you need to tone it down, there's ways to tone it down. If you're not ready, just kind of ease yourself into it. But you'll get there. And let's do some lashes. I probably should have smudged that eyeliner. The reason it's so much thicker is because I haven't sharpened it yet. You can sharpen it with the wet paper towel, kind of pinching between your fingers. I just haven't because I don't ever think about it. Also the same, you know, I had high aspirations for myself for organizing my eyeshadows and getting those labeled ahead of this Hatley market. That was going to be my goal that I set for today. Did I do it? No, because my dumb butt laid down with the baby and I went into a coma. It was such a good nap, though. Such a good nap. And Lash Silk. That was Lash Velvet, if I forgot to say it. I am a 2 eyelash kind of gal. Looking back on my trying to chop up my old lives, I also realized whenever I was introducing y'all to the pencils, I was wearing a pair of green scrubs, and I called the gelatos lip butters about 100 times. They're not lip butters, they're lip gelatos. I obviously didn't even realize I did it because I kept saying the same thing. And on the live before that one, I did the same thing. What an idiot. Okay. What do we think about chantilly lace, ribbon, ruffle, and those other two, Swan Song and Juliet. That's what I'm wearing. That is the second of the 4 colors in the clock. And that includes the powder putty unique formulation that we have here. There's only 2 of them. Like, I kind of wish that it would have been more than just 2 of them like that, because it's almost like a tease. Is this the direction that we're about to go? I don't know. I have no idea. What's going to be real funny is if, you know, Remon's supposed to be coming out with some eyeshadows, and it's going to be funny if it's the powder putty situation, because it's going to have skincare in it. All of their stuff's got the skincare in it. So I just wonder, I'm curious to see. I have no idea when it's coming out. I have no idea what. And I'm going to get a few things just so I can demo to you guys. But I won't be able to do the whole line, you know. Because I have so much Seint stuff. Unless y'all start booking parties, and then I'll buy everything so y'all can see everything. Oh. Okay. That is it. I hope y'all have had a fantastic weekend. Please drop in the comments if you are watching live. If you came back and caught the replay, let me know by commenting #replay. And let me know if you're ready for a color match. Don't forget about the giveaway that's happening. Look on my personal page for information. Y'all are eligible to win this thing. I'm not excluding anyone. But if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Oh, I can't wait to play with this one. And this is cool because it's magnetic. Cool, right? Okay. Y'all have a happy rest of your weekend. Get some, I'm trying to see if it dried down a little bit more. You can see where I stuck my finger in it because I had ruffle on there a little bit. But you can tell it's that powder putty formula. That's $125 for that whole thing. They're not being sold as singles yet, but who knows if that will change. Yes, I know I have mascara all over my lids. I will get that off. I will clean this up. Before and afters, probably post them tomorrow. Another thing that I'm going to do is, as I see people posting looks with these colors, I'm just going to make a thread. I will make a, like it will say advent calendar. It's going to be a post with advent calendar. And as I do them, I will update. Or if I make an album, I don't know. Y'all let me know what's easier for y'all. Do you go back and look at the albums that I create? Because if not, it's pointless for me to do it that way. If y'all repost more, let me know. Just let me know. All right, I'm done. Have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday. Have a good whatever. Enjoy your Sunday dinner because I'm about to. We've been making a roast all day long and it's almost done. I'll talk to you later. Bye, ladies. Oh, check that. I forgot about that. And that. I didn't even put. Whatever. It's fine. Talk to you later. Bye.